can tell you what I mean by non-destructive creation,
Yeah.
and I think it's been a really important part of our economic growth. And the idea is this, that Schumpeter gave us this very powerful phrase, creative destruction. So he said that the automobile had to destroy the stagecoach, and this is sort of part of capitalist life and so forth. I think that's a half-truth, in that if the only thing we had was creative destruction, the economy would not progress very much. And a lot of creation is non-destructive. So if you think of all the things that you consume, products or services, I'd say about 20% of them are substitutes for the kinds of things that your great-great-grandparents used to consume. So your ready-to-eat cereal, for instance, is a substitute for the hot porridge that may have been cooked in homes 200 years ago. And therefore that's an example of creative destruction. We sort of destroyed the hot porridge with ready-to-eat cereal. But I would say that 80% of the things that you consume today are not substitutes for things that your great-great-great ancestors used to consume. Or even to give you a really modern example, there are now more landlines in use today than there used to be when cell phones were first introduced 30 years ago. So cell phones are being used typically. I mean, this may change, but we've been rapidly running out of landline numbers. Most advances in medicine, by design, are cures for diseases that used not to be previously cured. Many diagnostic technologies, so PET scans and MRIs, are not substitutes for X-rays. They're used in diagnoses of soft tissue, which could not be diagnosed. And this non-destructive creation is an essential feature of progress, because if all we had was creative destruction, if all we had was something which satisfied existing needs in a cheaper and cheaper and cheaper way, at some point we'd be completely sated, and then there would be no further progress. How this maps into the non-profit sector, I have not the slightest idea.
Maybe David, with the tax system,